even have time to pull that out. But yet the guys that did pull theirs out and were deployed because the fire was so hot, they just cooked it. It wasn't good. All right. Okay, we talked about that. Some of the tools that we have. All right.
You know, one question.
Yes.
I saw you protected everything on yourself except your breathing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for mentioning that. I completely forgot about that. All right. There it is. All right. Thank you, sir. This here is what we call a hot shield, all right, because it's made by a company, they call them hot shields. What this is it's a Nomex material, pretty much the same material that I'm wearing now, but on the inside, there's a particulate mask, kind of like a surgical mask. And what I can do is I can go ahead and put this on. Well, my glasses are going to plug out. There we go. And what this does is that if smoke has a lot of dust and particles in it, all right, I don't want to breathe that stuff in because it's going to make me cough and gag and I'll pass out. So what this does is that it helps filter a lot of that stuff out. Doesn't do it completely, but a lot of that stuff out. All right, so when I go home, I'm not coughing and yakking all freaking night. So again, it is a Nomex material, so it's going to help protect my face. So with all my gear on, I'm pretty well covered head to toe.
Do you mind if we get a picture with you like that with the kids?
Sure.
Guys, why don't you stand around Chief Little Ice?
Where's my gear? There we go.
Let's stand on this side.
Kyla.
Okay, let's stand on that side.
Go, guys, go. Don't be shy.
My glasses are long enough.
Okay.
Maybe squish a little
Squish you guys.
together, guys.
Don't be shy, guys. He doesn't bite.
I know.
Come on, guys.
How's that? My glasses are long enough, I can't see.
Look over there.
Take a couple, Kai. Very good. Thanks a lot.
How's that? So I'm pretty well covered head to toe.
So you always have the backpack?
Yes. I always do. I always do because it's got my flashlight in there, my first aid kit, I got extra bottles of water, extra gloves, dry socks. Dry socks make a world of difference. Especially with the fall season coming up, some of our incidents do last a couple hours. What I'll do is I'll grab extra granola bars, extra food. That's all right.
Is it
And
B?
then I'll just pack it in there and just take a snack every now and then. You know, because you're out there shoveling, dragging, climbing, walking. You could do that for hours and hours and hours on end. You can get real hungry.
So is that material, is there something on the material that makes it fireproof, or is it the material itself?
The
Like
material
mold?
itself.
So do you just wash it, you know, like the
Yeah,
washer
cold wash.
is fine?
Yeah, cold wash. Well, I won't do it at home because, you know, this stuff can get awfully, awfully black. And if I put it through my wash at home, you know, yeah, it'll come out on the clothes, but it will,
Clog
the
up
the material, the particles, the smoke, that black carbon will actually build up on the inside of the washing machine. So when my wife does her nice, delicate whites, they don't turn black. Yeah, my stuff, I always wash it back at the station. We have separate washers just for our gear. Just that way, you know, I don't bring all that nasty crap home. You know, protect my family. Oh, okay. Any more questions about the PPE? Personal protective equipment? Yes.
Is the backpack spraying up?
It can. It can. Again, you know, if the guys are going to be using their shelters, you know, they're going to rip that off. They're going to throw it away. because there might be plastics, plastics burn real readily, give a thick black smoke and everything like that, so I'll just toss it. I might keep my radio, I'll keep my radio and maybe a bottle of water with me, all right? But I'll throw that as far away from me as I possibly can, pull out my shelter, pull it out like I did before and wrap myself up. That way if the fire goes by, I'll wait, take a peek, see what's going on. All right, looks good, then I'll go ahead, and because I'm one of the bosses, I'll make sure my guys are okay. All right. Then I radio in, hey, we're okay, we had to deploy our shelters, head count, we're good, no injuries, or if somebody got maybe a burn, because it does get a little warm in there.
What do you say little warm?
It depends on what the fire is doing, how tall are the flame, something like that. You're probably going to be about 1,000 degrees, something like, flame height's about that, maybe a couple hundred.
How long would you be in there if you had to deploy it and quick, hurry up?
You would have to wait until the fire actually passed by you.
How long? I mean, is that like
Again, it
2
depends.
minutes or
It depends on what the winds are doing, what kind of a fuel you're in. Again, when you deploy that, you want to be, something like this. Yeah, little short grass, there's dirt, but I wouldn't want to deploy it in that. Look how tall that stuff is. All right, you're talking, what, 3-foot grasses? You can actually hit, with 3-foot grasses like that, you can actually hit 8-foot flame heights. And that could burn for a while. So, again, that's why, you wait, take a peek, oh, still burning. Take a peek again, nope, still burning. Take a peek, okay, looks good. Then
Can
pop
you
up.
hear, or do you have to look? I mean, is there
You can
any
actually-
sound, like popping or something?
Yeah, that's one of the senses we use. I prefer, using my eyes. But again, you can use your other senses. You peel your glove back, because it will get warm. Once you peel your glove back and it starts to cool out, more than likely the fire's already passed by. Listen to the crackling. Does it sound like a freight train just ran by? It does. It sounds like a freight train. A rip-roaring fire. We did a burn 2 years ago up at Illinois Beach, and the trees were fully engulfed. We're talking trees like this. It's got to be what, about 100 feet up in the air. The whole tree's going. And I was about 50 feet away from it. It sounded like a freight train. It did. It was roaring so loud. I couldn't hear my radio. That's just a couple of trees. But if you got a whole big grove, Parker Factory's gonna be hot. Alrighty. Any other questions as far as the PPE?